Hey, what's going on, everybody? Taking you backstage to give you what you need to hear. All right.
Wix in the mix. It's one part access, one part excess, and for the most part, completely pointless.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? This may very well be my last episode because I was promised an episode about comics, and there are no comedians in this at all. But there are some moving colors and things, so check this out. Hey man, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's the result of my boss, CEO of Average Joe's, Shannon Houchins, and he's here to tell you how it came about. So here we are with the newest comic. I'm excited because this is your brainchild, correct?
Yes.
Now, is it true that you're the baby? Is that the rumor?
Maybe that's true.
It's my speculation.
Yeah, they actually sent my baby picture in. Little buddy, he's a baby, but he's a full-grown person, and they just drew it off of me.
All right, so how did this come about? Like, I mean, you're a CEO of a music company. What is this doing in the repertoire?
I like comic books.
Yeah? How did, what was your first, who's your favorite comic character?
Batman.
Batman. And when did you first discover comics?
Oh, I don't even remember.
That is a way long.
Yeah.
Were they black and white or in color?
They were in color. Comic books have been in color since the 20s. So
How many comic books do you have?
I don't know how many comic books I have.
Ballpark.
I mean, I have a warehouse full of comic books and action figures.
Well, who doesn't?
I know I have over 1 million, the last count, action figures. I have just Star Wars in general because I have doubles of things and everything. I think it was like, I had like, the last time I counted, it was like 1,027,000.
That is a fabrication.
No, that's a real number.
Are you kidding me?
Y'all want to go count them? We can go count them.
Hell no.
Colt's always saying, hey, we need some more kids products. So, you know, why not make a comic book? And
how far ahead of schedule? Do you have like 7? Is it already done in your head? Do you know where you're going? Or are you making it up as you go?
Yeah, no, I've written 6.
So we're on issue 3. Rumor is that I'm going to be in episode 4?
Probably not.
Come on, I've always wanted to be a comic.
Yeah, keep working on that.
So see, that's where the idea came from, and how it was implemented was through the help of 12 Gauge Comics and Kevin Gardner. Kevin, you hooked up with Fat Shan with Average Joe's, got the comic. How did that connection come about?
Yeah, I've got a good friend, Carrie Nelson Birch in Nashville, and we were talking. She's like, hey, I need you to meet this guy. You guys would hit it off. And he runs the Average Joe's label, and I was like, hey, sure. So I could come to Nashville, and we kind of hit it off, and we're both geeks at heart, and we started doing the Average Joe's comic. Shannon said, I want it to be a kid-friendly comic.
For the country kids.
Yeah, the kids can buy when they come to Colt's show or the other artists, and to me that was great because I now have 3 kids, and they can't read my books.
I love logos, and I love the fact that your logo has one right in the bullseye, but everything else is over to the right. Was that? Tell me about it, because I'm sure it was. What's the story?
We're not mainstream comics. We're indie, you know, so we're a little bit off center.
Hey, we're indie too. We're not mainstream
That's why
country.
we're working together.
I know. Let's hug. Perfect. Oh God. Look at that. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. My experience with comics growing up, I was a big Calvin and Hobbes fan, and I would read the Sunday comics. But a book, that's like, come on. I mean, I can read a billboard, but I'm not going to read a whole book.
It's a lot of effort.
I know, right? We were laughing about this earlier because a comic to me is doing stand-up. A comic to him is what he does, obviously. And then there's, of course, I bet you get people that are like, I really like your cartoons. Those things are really, and you're probably like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, funny books.
You're right.
Oh, my grandson makes funny books. No,
that's not what we do.
That's not what we do at all.
I've got a comic that my grandfather, I inherited. It's framed. I don't know the value on it, but I'd love to ask your opinion if you don't mind.
Sure.
Sweet. Let me put it here.
Oh my gosh. Man, that is awesome. That is really unbelievable.
Is that the first one?
Yeah. Wow.
First of many, I'm sure.
Let's hope, man. That is great. Thank you guys so much. Wow.
So is it worth anything? I'll let my grandfather know.
My mom will let me, or my wife will let me hang this over our bed.
Hopefully no.
I like to stay about 3 or 4 issues ahead because that allows me to set up stuff.
Do you think we could do that on Wix in the Mix?
Like pre-plan instead of shooting this today.
It's got to be up in like 2 hours.
Yeah, that'd be great.